am Sandeep Tukaram Sutar, Assistant Teacher, Municipal Lakshmibai Krishnaji Jarag Vidya Mandir, Jarag Nagar, Kolhapur. Today we are going to learn the subject Science, lesson number 6. In day-to-day life, we use the various types of objects. That's like chair, table, cupboard, etc. So student, today we are going to learn the lesson number 6, substances in daily use. In day-to-day life, we use the various types of substances. Then see the diagram number 6.1. First question, which three objects do you see in the picture? Tell the name of that objects. Chair, table, cupboard. Then how did you identify them? The structure, then shape, etc. Then third question, what material are they made up of? Wood, steel. Then can one of these materials be used to make all the three objects? Yes. Then we see the point 1, substances and objects. All substances are made up of very small particles. Objects are made up of substances. Objects have a specific shape. Their parts have a specific arrangement by which we identify them. We use wood, plastic or steel to make a table, chair or cupboard. These substances have the strength required to make these articles. Also, these substances can be given a desired shape. It means that we consider the properties of substances to use them for making things. Then the same substances or material can be used to make many objects. Let us study some such examples. Cotton. We make cloth, fiber or thread, saris, handkerchiefs, etc. Then we use iron. We made construction steel, bars, griddles, parts of automobiles, electrical poles, tables, cupboards, etc. Then aluminium, kitchens, utensils, electrical cables, etc. By studying the properties of substances, we can select substances suitable for our purpose. The substances in everyday use are of two main kinds, natural and man-made substances. Then here given a list of various objects in your house and note down the substances they are made up of. Then classify the following substances according to their uses. Substances here given: sand, soap, wool, window glass, bamboo, cotton bricks, silk, leafy vegetables, cement, fruits, water and sugar. You classify these substances and write in your notebook. Then here given some diagrams or pictures. What is the difference between these two groups of natural substances: leather, jute, wool, cotton and water, soil, metals? Here given natural substances and man-made substances. Substances available in nature are called natural substances. This is the definition of natural substances. Substances available in nature are called natural substances. Of these, the substances of the first group are obtained from living things. Substances obtained from living things are called biotic substances. Biotic and abiotic substances, there are two parts of natural substances. Air, soil, water are substances that are not obtained from living things. They are called abiotic substances. Then how are leather and wool different from jute and cotton? leather and wool are obtained from animals. They are animal origin. Whereas jute and cotton are substances of plant origin. Then, do we find plastic, nylon, brass or cement in nature? These are the man-made substances. It is human nature to strive for newer things and to try to make life more comfortable. As a result of his efforts, man not only learned to use natural substances but also began to process them to make new substances. Several such substances are easier to use and can be made available in plenty at a low cost. Therefore, these substances came to be used on a large scale. There are great many such man-made substances in use today. New substances produced by processing naturally available substances are called man-made substances. See the definition of man-made substances. New substances produced by processing naturally available substances are called man-made substances. Then today's homework, write the classification of substances. Write the question, use your brain power, make a list of objects each of which can be made from several substances. Then write the questions, 4 questions can you recall, and write a definition of natural substances and man-made substances. Thank you.